What is going on, everybody? It is Craig, and we're back with movie number 29. It was an interesting one. 2023 Lake Effect. I watched on Tubi. It's a weird premise to even explain, and the fact that it had unnecessary time jumps didn't necessarily help with any of that. Long story short, I suppose there's aliens, but they're guardians of the Earth. So, like, they talk like Swamp Thing. I'm going to protect the green. And then they kind of talk like the Green Lanterns a little bit. We were in charge of making sure of this, protecting this sector, yada yada. Which is fine, but it doesn't, Green Lantern or Swamp Thing, they're good stories. This is an odd one. Essentially, it starts off, there's a bad snowstorm that's crippling 73 inches of snow, yada, yada, yada. Everything's closed, school, work, everything. So what do the main characters decide to do? Oh, I'm going to go to my friend's house. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go out here. And they're walking around. And, yeah, there's snow on the ground, but, like, the sidewalks are clear. And they're able to drive a car for the most part. So, I don't know, when you're trying to get them, like, with this Armageddon-esque type snowstorm, you got to show the people living through it. And then they have the creature that at first it's just one, although technically you saw a meet with the spaceship, who looks like a blue version. And I guess they did do a darker version as a rival character, so maybe, same thing. In Charmed, Balthazar. Any of you watch Charmed. In fact, early on, it kind of just seemed like it could be an episode of one of those types of shows. Essentially these creatures, when they touch you, they freeze you solid. But it's not just them. There's also ghost versions that like they're ghost in the sheet and they cover you. You go freeze solid, but if you hit the sheet, it goes away. And I had elements to this movie I was liking, and then there was just stuff that they did like for no reason to do. Like there's not really a full explanation why things turned south the way it did. There's not really a full explanation on why the guy who was the final character at the end is even the final character, because he was somewhat of an ass. And if they kept talking about freaking hot cocoa, although it did make me want some hot chocolate, I'm not gonna lie. But stop talking about hot cocoa. That's all they did. Like every time, oh, is there any chance we make hot cocoa? You want some hot cocoa? The world is ending, right? And then, essentially a bunch of people, the best character in the movie, and I say best, not necessarily acting-wise, although he acted fine, was a guy who lost his son in a horrible car accident. His wife blamed him. He was living a horrible, horrible existence, yet all he did was try to help other people. And he went up to one of these creatures who apparently could sense a lot of things, and he's like, let me make my sacrifice worth it and let these kids live. So all the killing that was going on, everyone was supposed to die, all of a sudden it stopped. But the guy who became the lead guy at the end, he videotaped them, and they can't let their stuff getting out, and he shared it with the cops, and the cops shared it with other people, so they got super pissed off, and apparently that's when the world ended and everyone was just freezing over. Literally hell freezing over, but they might be angels, who knows. It was not, I never made a movie, believe me, I have some ideas that I think would be awesome, but what horror fan doesn't, right? So the people that spent the money and wrote the script and did it, I always feel weird like shitting on something. And maybe we can blame the producers or the editors, because the movie runs an hour and 17 minutes. Maybe they chopped off some of the stuff that would have made sense, or maybe they added some of the stuff that didn't make sense because it wasn't long enough. I don't know. I try to be, positive Pete a lot of times with lower budget films, but I can't do it this one because the stuff didn't make sense. It's one thing if not be film grade, or which it was filmed fine, but like it just didn't make sense. And at one point the creature went from just being able to enter stuff, he could kind of teleport, but the teleport power went away quickly. I don't know why they had him teleporting and he couldn't teleport, because then it's like you just have us asking, wait, he could just teleport, why is he trying to get in the door? So I don't know. I am glad I got another one. I know my streak of a video a day ended the other day. I think it ended Sunday. So And I'm not putting this video up today. I'm going to have it go live tomorrow. So if you're watching this, if you're one of the tens and tens of my fans watching this, and I say my fans, you know what I mean. Watching this, I appreciate it, but you'll watch it on a Tuesday or after the fact. I forgot to give the score in my last video. I did put in the comment section though, on the description section. But this one, Rake Effect. I don't know why I'm going to all of a sudden become harsher with these types of movies, because some of the movies in the past I gave a pass to. I don't know. I'm not doing it anymore. I don't know. I think Low Lifes gave me a taste of a good movie again, so I remember what that's like. So now I can, the goggles aren't quite what they were when I'm trying to make something really shitty that sound better than it was. Lake Effect, where don't go out to watch unless you really like Balthazar and Charmed and want to see, his cousin. I suppose don't try to watch it. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's going to get a 3.75 out of 10, in case you don't watch these videos. It's not out of 5. That would be good, out of 10. But anyway, folks, till the next time, peace.